Hello and namaste. It's Jewel from Goddess Creative. I know, long time no see from me. Happy Easter. If some of you are still on Easter, it snuck up on me and it happened really fast. I'm super excited to share with you today. I've been working through Easter to bring a new multiples report to you. So I wanted to share all about this multiples report and tell you all about it. And yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about market and just give you an update on what I'm doing. This is April, super excited about April. This is my birthday month. Being a Taurian. It's certainly amazing energy if you're a Taurus right now, in the respect that Jupiter is transiting your sign if you're Taurian, which very much means everything to do with abundance and wealth. Good energy. Also, particularly being in the month of coming into Taurus season, its ruling planet is Venus. So if you're Libra as well, your ruling planet is Venus, along with Taurian, which is Venus is all about really feel good. It is all about beauty and art and anything to do with that sort of luxury and things that feel good, and is the ruling, and love, of course, ruling planet Venus. So anyway, I'm not an astrologer. I'm not here to give you an astrology report or anything like that, but I just wanted to mention, I don't know, if you can feel the energy right now, it's truly amazing. It really is. It's just a really flowing, good energy time. It's an abundant time. I know you may not have seen it yet. And so we've got a sea of red here with our crypto bubbles, an absolute sea of red everywhere. But that is nothing to worry about. I just think it's a great opportunity. It really, really is. Let's look at CoinGecko. You know I favor CoinGecko. Yes, Bitcoin's down to, is it 66 today? Yep. So I don't know if you're in my YouTube members area, but that is an option to find out more about Bitcoin. And you just go over there you go to my channel, Goddess Creative, the front page, and there's a membership area. You can join that, and it's a monthly membership, and you can actually get more information about Bitcoin. More information. I've put some information about memes, some information about projects, some of the projects that I'm reading, and you get the videos. There's a lot more videos in there than what there is in public. I know I've been really slow to release videos lately. It is because I have been working on this new multiples report, which I'll tell you about in a minute. I've just had a lot on my plate, and just basically looking at the market today, this really is a great opportunity. It really is just, it's part and parcel. You who know the market, they've been in for a while, you just know these little movements are just part and parcel. It's nothing devastating. I do talk about in the members area, there will be a drop in the market. and I do talk about that. This is not the one I'm talking about, but I talk about more about that in the YouTube members area. So that video's in there if that interests you. This kind of correction, it's just part and parcel of the market flow up and down. It's nothing to be worried about. We've still got I feel the energy is very abundant. It will continue to unfold really, it'll be really continue to unfold very fluidly and abundantly as this year continues on. Now, keeping in mind to that, though, I don't know how long you've been watching my channel, but if you recall from last year, what I did say, and I want to remind again, and what I've been getting for a really long time from Spirit, is that this run of the end of 2024 into 2025, which everybody else sort of predicts as well, but I've been getting it for a long time, I don't believe that this run will be as big as the 2026 run. Okay, so be fully aware of that, because I know when you watch many YouTubers in the space, and they are super excited about crypto and the market, and quite rightly so. But what I'm getting is more nice, smooth, gradual movements than huge, big runs like we've seen earlier this year, where there's just things that have been going crazy, huge, big runs. Now, I'm not saying that that's not going to happen again, but it will. But it won't continue like that. We have to have these corrections. So these corrections are actually really good, because they are the opportunity to, fill our bags a little bit more. So they're not to be worried about. And each time they do correct, they're never coming back to what they once really were. For a lot of the altcoins, anyway, I do want to mention that, that. So, for example, Solana, it will stay around this price. Doge, I believe, will stay around. Like, they're finding their new support and their comfort levels, is what I'm feeling. So, yes, you shouldn't be, if you're new to the market, overly concerned, because this is just part of it before it has another run and goes up a bit higher. I think that this market is going to be, I think I've said this before as well, a bit different in the respect that it will not go as high as what people think, or some are predicting around the Bitcoin halving. Well, that's what I'm getting anyway, but don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna take you over to my website now. I'm really super excited to tell you about this new report. I do want to mention this is my birthday month, and I will be closed for pre-reads or any coin requests. I mean, the coin requests are still closed anyway, but you can email to see if I want to read something at the moment, but I have got a couple of orders waiting still. But even the pre-reads, which are, these are pre-reads. Altcoin Quarters pre-read. New ones are meant to be added. I've got a few more I've got to add. What do I need to add? What I've read just recently. What do I need to add? Anyway, I will add Flocky when I finish that. There's a few that I will add to it, but I just haven't done it yet. As I said, I've been a little bit busy. So new ones get added to this all the time. These pre-reads have the prices in them, right? So let's talk about, oh yeah, so I'm away. I'm actually away, so that my office will be closed. I will be able to fill the digital asset guide updates and new orders for the digital asset guide or new orders for the multiples reports because they're already done. Okay, but I just won't be able to check pre-reads because I'm going to be in Australia. I go home and celebrate my birthday and catch up with some friends and some family, my dad. So yeah, that's really super exciting. And yeah, taking a little bit of a break there. So let me tell you about this really exciting. I'm really excited about this multiples report. This is it here. So what is it, you may ask? It is altcoins that are not in my digital assets guide. Now, the digital assets guide is still really good value because it's got 47 altcoins read over quarters all the way up to 2026. Well, it's read in quarters for the rest of this year to 2025. Then the year of 2025, high and low, and then 2026 is the digital assets guide. That's what that is, and that's really good value because it's got 47. This one, however, has 21 alts in it that are read in multiples, right? And it covers a lot of memes here. Okay, so it's got multiple, and it also covers some 12 quality altcoins, right? So these altcoins are DeFi and AI altcoins, quite popular altcoins that are talked about, that you'll find other YouTubers talking about and telling you to get into. The reason why I have read these is because I have found some of these have got great multiples even this year, okay, and early next year. And so that's why I have read them. Some of them, they're just, yeah, the one, like, there's a lot of AI, there's a lot of AI projects and DeFi projects that are going to do really, really well over the next few years. The ones that have been put, the 12, right, that have been put, well, predominantly 10, because one's not AI, no. But there's one in there that is in my digital assets guide. There's only one, but it does such great multiples. I had to include it. And but there's about 9 or 10 in here that are really popular AI DeFi projects that I wanted to read the multiples in the timelines for. And this is a little idea of what it looks like. Oh, can't see it. So I look at the multiples in the timelines of the 30th of June to the 30th of June, so that quarter, so this quarter, next quarter coming, right, to the 30th of September, to the 31st of December, and for the whole year of 2025. So this is giving multiples. So what's really interesting about this and exciting is these multiples. Dog. Of course, it's my dog making a loud noise, making squeaky noises. Under my chair. Okay. So what's really exciting about this is I blind read this with Spirit, right? Talking to Spirit. So my conversation with Spirit, I blind read these. Now, some of them, particularly the DeFi and AI projects, some of them I'd had read, right, as coin readings. some coin requests, some coin readings that I was interested myself and I wanted to know more, because there's so many out there. So how do you know? How do you know which ones? So I took the time to read some of them in a little more detail to get, what their pricing was. And then I set it aside and I forget it. It's written, it's scribbled, as you can see my scribble, written on a piece of paper, scribbled, and then put aside in my book, right? I've done this as a blind readings on these altcoins, like a week later or whatever. And these multiples, when I pulled out these other working sheets, absolutely coincide with the dollar amounts that I was getting in the coin readings, which is really comforting. It's really great. I love to see that. It's really nice. So this is a way for me to, Lovey, stop it. I'm going to have to put my dog outside. Come on. It's really comforting that these multiple prices coincide with the coin prices in the similar timeline, where some are never exact. This work is never exact. It's not, it's not computer science or anything like that. It's spiritual intel, and spiritual intel is always revolving, flowing, and moving, just like the cryptocurrency market is, and price is always flowing, moving, and changing from 1 minute to the next, right? And also the timeline is moving and changing. So this work is always moving and changing. So I just found it so comforting to compare notes with this. So yeah, so that's part of the reason why I've done this multiples report. It's got a lot of the popular DeFi and AI AI projects that you may be more interested in investing in because they're new. But sometimes just because they're new, they may not have a good multiple to come until much later down the track. So this has been my conversation with Spirit and why I have done this report. It has been requested by you, my beautiful client. Ben actually requested this, so I think this is just like great minds thinking alike, because I was actually working on this and then he sent me an email and asked me what are some good projects with good multiples. So that's another reason why I produced this. Also, as you may know, memes have been on my mind because you really can make some great profits out of memes if you know which ones, but they're incredibly risky. And I do say that in this, but I have spoken to Spirit about this. This is another reason why I've spoken to Spirit, because Spirit is able to give me what is a good investment, okay? So they're not all a good investment. Let me tell you, there's so many thousands of them. So they're not all a good investment. So what I have asked some of my members in the YouTube members area is, what memes that they wanted me to briefly look at. And I have taken some of those and briefly looked at them. Some of them have been added into this multiples report. Not all of them made the grade. They're listed in here, but not all of them made the grade as far as being a good project to be able to be in the multiples report as a multiple, what multiple goes up. Some of them were just, what I've given is just a little bit of information about the different meme, the timeline that it'll reach its all-time high, things like that, if it's good investment or not. So just simple. So yeah, I have included that. So there's 17 memes that I've written about that. And then I think, so there's 9 memes that I got. Just this is out of the, 26? Yeah, 26 memes that I've read. There was really only 9 that made it into the actual multiples report. So this is just an example. This is my scribble here that you see. Of course, your report will be printed up in a PDF form, but this is just so I could get it out and show you, give you an idea of what you'll be getting, but it'll be printed up in a PDF form. It also has a lot of information in it from me regarding what I'm invested in and what I believe will do well this year. So yeah, it's a great little report that some of you may find very helpful. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this report. So, but don't forget, the digital assets guide has just been updated. It was updated only a week ago. It does have all your main projects in it. So this one is much better value for money because it has 47 altcoins in it, and it has 47 altcoins. Oh no, what is it? Yeah, I think there's 47. But Solana is also in it right now. So you can see all the ones that are in it. Have I updated? Yes, I have, Solana. So all your main ones are in it, you know. So you can see here. Yeah. So this one is very good value. This one will be getting checked more often than the multi. So I want to say this is still a really good time to get in. We are so lucky, we really are. I don't know, please, like, if you're new to this market, don't be disheartened by it, because this is just what happens. This is like any market. There's always up and down movements. It doesn't go up and up. No, it always comes back, but then it goes up again. We are at a really amazing time in the market, in the respect that this energy is super exciting. This is the way I felt in, I would say, October, November of 2020. This is the way that I felt. And I was trying to convince everybody, you've got to get in, you've got to get in, you've got to buy, I was telling people to buy Theta when it was, I think it was like October 2020. I was telling people to buy Theta at 56 cents, and it got to $17, okay, in 2021, okay? So this same energy is what I feel right now. So I know I don't have to convince you who are my regular followers and who have been following me since then and know what this market is all about. But this is to try and help the newbies coming in, to try and help give them faith. I get the information that I get for a reason, and it's to uplift, and it is to uplift and support those that are ready to and open to be receiving. Okay, so that otherwise I just wouldn't get the information I do. So that is my belief system. That is my belief, and so feeling the energy, it feels like that to me. And even then, in October, November 2020, the market had just started to crackle. Like, it was just seeing signs of moving up. This time in the market right now, I feel that same energy crackle, but even more so, because we're so much further along in the market. so much more mature, and I just want to say how exciting it is. It's if you've managed to find my channel and you're new, I want you to try and go within and use your own intuition and believe in self that you've come across it for a reason. You know, there's just going to be so much abundance to be made in this market. There really is. And I mean, I'm not the first person to tell you this across, you know, the presenters on YouTube that talk about cryptocurrency. I'm not the first person to tell you this, but I'm just wanting to reassure you, because like still talk to people every day that just are still so scared and don't trust it. You know, or just think it's a big gamble. Yes, it is a gamble, and you've got to see it like what the internet was in the 90s, right? It's just a thing. It's just an avenue, but it's an avenue for great wealth. There is both positive and negative in that avenue. Same with cryptocurrency, right? The blockchain. There is just both positive and negative, all sorts of players within the realm. But if you sit very centered and sit very grounded within the space, you know, maybe you're not meant to learn to be a trader and do technical analysis. It's not for everyone, you know. Maybe you're meant to long-term hodl, but you know, try. And I know, you know, you've got to try and work out what is a good investment. This is what my work is. This is what I am guiding you towards. I'm given this information for a reason. I'm given this information from Spirit for a reason. I do put my readings, my tarot readings, on the different altcoin projects on YouTube for free. Okay, so you can see what is good and what is not good. It's up to you to trust your own intuitive guidance. And if you have the ability to sit in stillness, to connect in with higher self, and just, trust in what, you know, you can do it with kinesiology testing as well. That would be another way to see if something resonates and sits with your own integrity and truth. So try, if you're not sure, like some of you surely, you know, have had a kinesiology session and muscle testing. Okay, same thing. Okay, I'm just trying to help you find your groundedness and your guidance, and not get lost in the noise, basically. I just feel like that's very much my role, to help guide, help uplift. It is an amazing opportunity. For me, it's not, I mean, it will always be like a gamble, but it's not a gamble. I just feel like it's not a gamble. Cryptocurrency is not a gamble, you know? It's not. Yeah, but there is still so many people, and I come across them every day. And last night I came across somebody, and I just zip my mouth, and I do not have the energy. It's not my job to try and convince anybody. It's not. But I am trying to share my information. But if somebody is really closed-minded, then it's best that I'm not going to waste my breath. And I'm not meaning on here. I'm meaning the people that I interact with and I come across on a daily basis. You know, some people have been hurt with cryptocurrency. I understand. I've got a girlfriend. She's so close-minded to it. And that's fine. That's their path. That's their journey. Okay? So And they'll make wealth in other ways too, because there's more than one way to make wealth, you know. I mean, some people already, you know, more well off than some of us. So, but this is the opportunity that is the shift in wealth for, and almost like say the underdog, or the person that has maybe as not large amount as funds to get in, but does have the opportunity to make a lot of wealth. So, but with the right projects. So that's where I come in. All right. And I mean, I'm not saying everything that I am offering you here is 100%. I'm not. This is spiritual intel. It always unfolds and flows and changes just like this market does, just like timelines do. They're always moving and flowing, and yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I yeah. My daughter's messaging me. That's nice. Anyway, I just wanting to share this with you. I hope it reaches you. I am planning to release more videos when I can. I do this in my own timing, all of it now. That's my big learning curve from last run. I was trying to do everything out in other people's timings, but now I don't. I've really stepped back, and that's why you can't get a coin request at the moment. So I think this works for me. I was able to produce this multiples report, which, yeah, I'm quite surprised I was able to do, but Spirit was really supportive of it, really connected into me whilst we had this conversation. And as you may know, I sit in meditation and I have the conversation with Spirit. So the flow of this came through really uplifting, and the energy, even when I talk about it now, the flow of it is just really supportive and uplifting. So I don't know how else to explain this to you in energetic terms, but there you go. Yeah. I know I speak a lot about energy and for a lot of people, they just do not even understand or don't even comprehend. But my whole life revolves around energy, me feeling energy. Yeah. So it's probably one of the most important things that I live by. So yes. All right. I have probably rambled on far too long. I will put a link to this new multiples report in the bottom of this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you can benefit from it. I really think that you will, and I really think that you'll find yourself uplifted and supported. Remembering we are also sovereign free will, so it is up to us to be open and to go with the flow. Because if you close things off and you sit in judgment and you close off energy, then you won't allow yourself to be open to the flow. Okay. Yeah. All right. Rambled on far too long enough. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Hopefully you had an absolutely beautiful Easter, or still having it for some of you, Easter break with your families and your loved ones. So much love and light always. Namaste.